This tutorial shows how to create a drawing from a 3D component/assembly model. From the assembly environment, create a drawing file. And the views will automatically be created on the drawing environment. Modify the view style and apply. After defining the desired views, type the Enter key to finish the view definitions. The drawing model operates with entities named groups. Each group has its command list definition. In this case, on the command list are saved the related view functions and eventually geometries or text annotations, which are important for the definitions of this type of view constructions. On the Component tab will be listed its assembly components, or if a 3D part was inserted, will be listed in the list of bodies. On the configuration properties of dimensions and annotations, you can set different parameters that control the model visualization/creation. For instance, you can define the projection direction on the third or first dihedral. To edit any view, double-click the desired view or its command definition in the list. Reposition the model views. If a template sheet was not automatically added during the model insertion, you can add/insert one specific sheet anytime, choosing one of the sheets listed on the Sheet Template tab. Double-click or drag the desired template to the screen area. When defining the sheet, the first information needed is a drawing rectangular area that will be enclosed by the sheet. Based on this area and the rectangular internal sheet, area definition will calculate the maximum possible sheet format scale. You can define another scale or choose a standard sheet scale. It must be lower than the maximum calculated sheet scale. Normally, standard or user sheets have question definitions to be filled in the sheet-specific spaces. The inserted scale sheet is saved as a comment command in the list. Also, a new group is created with the same name as the inserted sheet. Remember, the model was automatically inserted from the assembly directly into the drawing environment. A first group was automatically created and a sheet was manually inserted into a sheet group that was turned on as the active group. In SolidFace, you can create as many groups as you need, but only one can be active at a time. That is, all created geometries, annotations, views, etc. will be saved on that temporary active group. The other groups are named passive groups. You can activate any passive group by double-clicking on its area definition on the screen or on its name in the list. The passive groups cannot be edited, but when you edit an active group, you can use information like endpoint, center point, etc. belonging to any passive group. We will repeat all operations done to this point and define a specific sheet that should automatically be inserted every time a new drawing environment is created. Open the assembly model again and create a new drawing file. The default sheet is presented to the user before the model view creations. Now the two groups have automatically been created on different orders. 1. The sheet format group, passive. 2. The model group, active. Define the model views. The views were intentionally incorrectly positioned. To rearrange them, edit the views or activate the sheet format group and reposition the sheet image. Activate the sheet format group and drag the sheet data to the desired position. First, activate the selection area filter to include geometries and annotations/dimensions as possibilities to be selected by a select area. As texts/dimensions are set as possibilities to be selected by a rectangular area, these types of data are marked by small rectangles. Type Ctrl+A key to select all group entities. Activate the Move command and drag the sheet to the desired position. Activate Back the group model if you need to delete or replace the automatically inserted sheet. Select the sheet group, now it's passive, and show the menu group options by clicking the right mouse button, then choose Delete Group. Activate the Template tab and choose the desired sheet. The new sheet template is created on a new group. Activate the model group and reposition the views. Activate the base model and choose Section View option. Create a simple horizontal section line beginning on the cylinder center. Open the assembly model. When you edit the reference model, any model information or any parametric data modification should be reflected on the drawing model. To demonstrate this, open the two screw model files that were inserted into the assembly model and undo the modifications done on both parts. Rebuild the assembly model to apply the modifications and save it. Also rebuild the drawing model. As well, construct some dimensions on the drawing model and edit a component inserted into the assembly model. These modifications will be reflected on the drawing dimensions. Edit the dimension scale. Create other dimensions. If needed, you can check on which folder the 3D reference component is saved. Activate or open the assembly window. Parametrically, rebuild the first assembly component. Choose Other Table Position. The system detects that there are mats and patterns associated with this component. If you don't need to edit the other components, you can rebuild the assembly to apply these changes. Rebuild the drawing model. If you want to print the drawing model, you can check the Use Scale. Activate the sheet group and browse the command list. On the Print dialog box, inform the sheet scale. Remember, On SolidFace, if you want to inform an expression, you need to define it between parentheses. For instance, to indicate a scale 1 to 2 on the edit area, you can also define as open brackets 1/2 close brackets.